Welcome back to Ghur TV and episode 50, which is amazing! Absolutely amazing! So why don't we just celebrate? What would be a celebration without giving our viewers a prize?
We love prizes.
We love prizes.
We love prizes.
We really do. So, as it's 50th, we thought it'd be a really special thing if we could give something away for people who like, subscribe, comment, etc. So, why don't we join our roaming reporter Craig now to explain how on earth you can win this fabulous prize and what it is.
Yeah.
So, over to you, Craig.
Thank you very much, Adam. I'm here in a field next to Lake Windermere and the Langdale Pikes in the background, not far from the Ghur TV studio. We'd like to say thank you to all of our supporters in making our 50 videos. Patrons, subscribers, likers, sharers, commenters. All of you have helped make our first 50 and probably onwards with our next 50 too. As Adam said back in the studio, we are going to be doing a giveaway. And the giveaway is for this. The Maggotkin of Nurgle Dawnbringers box. It looks brilliant. I want one. But we're giving you the chance to win one instead. And how would you go about doing such a thing? Well, let me let you in on a little secret there. Anywhere in the world does not matter. All I want you to do, like, subscribe, comment, and tag a friend. The more the merrier. We love everyone who supports the channel in every way. You do have, unfortunately, until the airing of episode 51 to enter this competition. Not long, so get commenting now. We will reveal the answer to who's won this in episode 52. But until then, back to you in the studio, Adam.
So as you can see, we're quite happy about it being episode 50. We've come on a long way from when we used to do the reports in the garden back in episode 1. What seemed like a silly idea at the time, and now we are doing a silly idea in this studio for you guys. But thank you very much for joining us. I'm Adam. This is Gary.
With 2 R's.
2 R's. And we'll be bringing to you tonight a game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, 2,000 points from the latest edition of the General's Handbook. And it goes without saying that we need to say a big thank you to all our affiliates and our sponsors. So Firestorm Games, thank you very much. If you follow through the affiliate link, you can get all your wonderful toys at a nice discounted price. Yeah. And we've also got the wonderful people at Pro Painted Studios that do all their
Gary's stuff, essentially.
Yeah, the 2 R's. With all that, and if you follow the little code here at the bottom of the screen, WGTV22, that'll give you a nice 10% off those gadgets. And of course, we'd also like to say a big thank you very much to warbay.shop, okay? A store built by gamers, for gamers. That's right, yeah. Where they've got a wonderful amount of things that you could buy models, you can sell them. We don't understand why, but obviously to get more models. And they also, at the moment, are now doing us a little special thing of making some wonderful Why Aren't You Watching Ghur TV t-shirts. So if you fancy one of those, which we're going to get.
This is news to me, so I'm buying one now.
Buying one now, straight away.
I'm getting my phone out.
You can get right over there now, remember, warbay.shop, and have a look and pick up one of those. That'll be great. But of course, we can't go any further without saying a huge thank you to our patrons, who, to be honest, have been with us on this incredible journey. A lot of them right from the beginning. So as always, we'd like to say a big bow, big salute, big bow to the master, Mr. Sean Ricketts. We'd also, thank you very much. We'd like to big salute to the hardened warriors. We've got
Adam Rawson,
Stu West,
Andy Curry,
Ben McDougall,
Wayne Gummer,
Tim McFall,
Bishop,
and Bish. And of course, we'd also like to give a cheeky wink to our local militia, who are Adam Maiden,
Jack Maiden,
Paul Haley,
Ben Corrin,
and Jane Slater. Thank you very much, guys and girls. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. But tonight, we're going to have a wonderful game. And what are we going to use? What are you going to be using, Gary? What are you going to use?
Well, no surprises here. I'm going for Fyreslayers again. I do have another army on the way, but I've been converting stuff and painting stuff, and it takes me a long time.
Yeah. So it's the Fyreslayers tonight for Guy, and tonight I'm going to carry on with the journey of Wizbits and his Iron Jaws. So this is going to be part 2 of a 12-part journey. For those who haven't watched, have a little look back on a few episodes previous to see where we're starting on this Iron Jaws journey. Yeah, and we're going to see if Wizbits can go again. No Kragnos tonight, but we're going to see how he gets on. But without any further ado, we need to have a quick look at what scenario we're going to be playing tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So, we seem to be playing Every Step is Forward. All right. So in this one, as we can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives in a kind of like janky position. We've got some kind of strange kind of 3-inch deployment zones sort of on the edges, and all of in a bit of a kind of like weird L sort of shape going on.
It's like a snake.
Like a snake, yeah. But the normal rules apply. We score 1, score 2, score more. Nothing strange there. Apart from the small caveat of in this one, like its name says, every step is forward. If you charge onto an objective, then you count as 1 more model than you already are. So, for example, if 10 of Gary's fabulous Fyreslayers charge on, then they will count as 20. But should you retreat, however, not that you, because you always forget, but should I retreat then, I don't get to contest any objectives. That's the quirk of this one. So, it's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. There'll be that moment where you go, if I stay, I'm going to die. But if I die, then I don't contest. But if I retreat, I won't contest.
It's really in your face straight away.
Yeah, we'll see how this pans out. So, time to have a little look at the armies, I think. Tell me about these Fyreslayers then.
So, Fyreslayers today, we've got stuff starting off the board straight away.
Okay.
And then we've got the Magna Infernoth, that's going to be casted at some point with double range.
Right.
Always fun. So we're running, I've got a battle regiment and a command entourage, magnificent for the extra artifact.
Nice.
So I'm running Greyfeared. Grand strategy is going to be Masters of the Forge, so I need that invocation on the board.
What does the Greyfeared do then? What does that do?
So that is +1 to wound characteristics of foot heroes.
Ah, makes
So
them very
they're
tanky.
now, well,
tankier.
tankier,
helps.
as much as a little dwarf can be tankier.
Yeah.
So then we've got my general, which is the Rune of Father on Magma Joff.
Nice.
Just there, lovely little fella. So then he has got the command trait Spirit of Grimnar.
Which is?
That is the one where I'm activating runes on a 5-up.
Ooh, tasty. Okay, instead of a 6,
it's very useful.
Better on a 5. Okay.
Yeah, very useful.
Yeah.
Then I've gone for the Master Rune of Unbreakable Resolve, and that's for the 3-up ward.
Okay.
So
Once per game.
punch per game with per phase. It might help, it might
save
not,
him.
it might save
Yeah.
him. Then I've gone for the mount trait of Coldard Ancient, so reducing damage by 1.
Boo. Right, okay.
I need it, I've only got 1 Magma Droff.
Okay.
And then we've got the new guy from the Dawnbringers box, the new hero. And I want to really try the once per battle punch today. So it's the one where you roll the number of dice matching the wound characteristic.
Just so happens I have a couple of more crushers and things for you to try that on.
I mean, that big red one's giving me the eye, so we'll go for that one.
Okay.
Then I got a Battlesmith with the icon.
Nice.
New Syrian icon, so that's just warding off spells. You've only got 1 wizard, don't you? So I can't imagine that being very useful today.
And it's Wizbits, don't worry about
In
it.
the Wizbits. And then we've got the Rune Master with the Volatile Brazier. And that's the one where it's double the range for the invocation. So I get to re-roll, and it's +1 because I'm next to the pizza oven.
Okay.
So we got pizza today as well because it's 50, so we're celebrating with
celebrating
pizza.
with pizza, why not?
Bring it up. Fresh
Anybody wants to
pizzas here.
sponsor, by all means.
Yeah, Domino's, ring us. I'm being serious, they can ring us. So then I've got a Rune Smitter off the board.
Yep.
And he's got Prayer of Ash
Nice.
on there. And then I got a Flame Keeper just hiding out the back next to the blob of Volkite Berserkers.
Can we say the blob? How many's in that blob?
Well, there's 20 in that blob. Which is going to be funny if I do get them to charge at something, they'll count as 40. And the Flame Keeper has also got Arcane Tone.
Okay.
So I can try and get a battle tactic. Yeah, I've been trying to build a list for the battle tactics.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm learning slowly, very slowly. I'm not even joking. So then I've got 2 blobs of 10.
Yep. Of the
Hearthguard Berserkers with broad axes.
Ooh.
So I've got 10 on the board.
Yep.
And then I've got another 10.
Just waiting to
Tunneling up.
Yep.
I might go after Wizbits. How many wounds has he got?
Not enough to take on 10 Hearthguard Berserkers, that's for sure.
Sounds like a him problem.
Yep.
and that's pretty much it. So I'm 1990 on points.
Okay, so you don't get the Triumph I do.
No,
okay.
you'll get the Triumph today.
So speaking of which, let's go have a little look at what Wizbits has got with him today.
Orcs.
So what we got is we've got Wizbits. All right, he's got himself an extra spell because he's learnt last time because he wasn't very good with 1 spell.
No.
So he thought he could be really bad with 2 spells. All right, so he's going to go with that. He's got the big green hand. He's going to like throw things across the board. All right, that's what he's going to go.
Okay.
And he's also thinking that he could help people along a bit, and he could go with the extra spell where you get all like you roll a D3 and then you can have the hitses on the woundses, or we could have it on the renses.
This is gonna hurt.
We're just going to try that. All right, but then our other characters, we've got Rusty. Rusty's riding on his big Maw Crusher, and he's got the big blade. He's got the Destroyer.
This is gonna hurt.
He's like going to hurt things. But then of course he's got his mate Zippy, who's also on the Maw Crusher. All right, and he's got like the mount trait that makes him go fasten. So he goes like, Vroom, and he can go quick.
But he's not red.
No,
red things go faster.
He's called Zippy. That's it. That's the main thing. We've also got 10 brutes. Because like Brutes is Wellard and he's big and they got Stixes and they hit things, so that's going to be fun. And then we've got 2 cutesy little units of hard boys, because why not? All right. And then you'll like this. Kragnos went away, but he left us a little present, and it was like 2 squigs tied together in balls in chains. So we've got that lovely little mango squig thing going on, so we can just yeet that across the board.
Yeet!
And that'll be really funny to hit things and see what happens.
And I've only got little legs, so you're gonna have to eat.
I almost forgot Drummer Boy. Almost forgot. We got a War Chanter as well, so he's going to help people have some extra damage and get straight in there. But basically, it's all about Wizbits. We must remember this. This is Wizbits' journey.
So, do not target Wizbits, or you'll be upset. Is this what you're saying?
Basically, the viewers don't want it.
I mean, we could have a vote. We could go 50-50 on it, couldn't we? Really?
Or not.
Or not. Or not.
Yeah, well, we could, but we'll see. It'll be too late by then. Don't worry about it. Phone a friend. We haven't got any. That's why we're here doing this. But anyway, so let's do this. So I'm on 1970, so I'm getting a Triumph.
Yep.
So I'm going to choose the one where I automatically pass a battle shock once. That's it.
Nice.
So I'm going to do that one. And then because I've outdropped you, because I'm 3 drops, do I go firsties or do I go secondsies? Well, it's the Wizbit show, so join me.
I think you should flip a coin.
Yeah. So join me after Wizbits turn 1. So, Wizbits turn 1. And for once, it actually all went okay. We went for a primal dice, we got 1. We went for a command point, we got 1. We thought, well, in that case, we'll go for magical dominance, because we know how good Wizbits is at casting spells. And for actually, for once, he cast his spells. So, he cast Mystic Shield, and then he handed himself over to stand near the boys. It was all going really, really well. So, and then we thought, well, why don't we just Mighty Destroyers? Zippy shouted at the pigs to move, and then he shouted at Rusty to move and himself to move, and we all sort of like moved around there a bit. And then it became the movement phase, and the little ball and chain followed us. We moved around a little bit more. Brutes moved up. Our boys just sort of scampered over here. And we thought, you know what? Quite happy with that, actually, for a turn 1. It must be the war energy of the 50th episode. So yeah, we score 1, score 2, score more, and have a battle tactic. Just got to do that for 5 more turns and we'll be alright. Let's see what the Fyreslayers do in response.
Right, here we go. Fyreslayers turn 1, straight in. Got a magical. We got a primal dice. That was good. Rolled from a command point on my general. Didn't get it like normal. We've gone for the rune of fiery determination. So got a 6-up ward, army wide. Could be quite useful. We've gone for magical dominance for the actual battle tactic, which I got. We cast a Mystic Shield on the big blob of 20. We cast a prayer onto the leader here as well, and that's for -1, Prayer of Ash. These guys ran onto this objective, he's just clipped it here. Hearthguard Berserkers just popped up here. The Grimhole just trying to get his little legs over to these big wonderful beastie boys here. And then we had a bit of fun with some Hearthguard Berserkers what popped up. Now they were going for the infamous, the famous, and I've forgotten his name. Wizbits. But we didn't get Wizbits.
You got the drummer boy.
So we had to go for the drummer boy instead. Molten Inferno popped up as well. Didn't quite get there with his movement. Hopefully next time we can get in there and smash some orcs up.
But you did destroy the drummer boy.
We did get
just
3
wounds got through and 2 damage a pop, which just killed him.
Just killed him.
So we've got a so that puts you. So you've scored 1.
Yep, scored 1.
And the battle tactic
for 3.
3
to 5 with a priority roll.
Ooh, okay. So here we go. Let's have a look at the old dice tray. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, what we got? 3 versus 4.
I'll take it.
Thought you might.
Exciting turn for the Fyreslayers then. So we've got a command point. We burnt the pizza oven out for 6-up ward. The Inferno moved, did nothing. So he's just there now. Then the room, we did the Room of Fury for +1 to hit. Didn't get the enhanced again. But then a lot of stuff happened.
Battle tactic,
we went for Seize, which is a Fyreslayer. So I controlled less at the time, so I control more at the end of the turn, which I managed with big blob here, a smaller blob here of 10, and then this was Adams. And then the Magma Droth got angry and punched a few things. And then the Volkite Berserkers, no, they're not Volkite Berserkers, the Hearthguard Berserkers killed a few things. And we just kind of taken over that. So that's how we got my battle tactic done. And this wizard is still alive. And he saved all the wounds. So it's his turn next. But if he retreats... So yeah, so it's 8 points to 5, my turn 2. Going into Adam's turn 2 now.
Ooh, Fyreslayers are a bit fighty, especially when they get 2 turns in a row. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Wizbits was like, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. As per usual. Obviously, losing the big block of brutes without really swinging much back in reply. Wasn't good in Gary's turn. The popping up and swinging through, losing the war chanter. Doing it's just devastating. So anyway, we regrouped, we thought about it, and we thought, I don't know. We thought, you know what? We'll surround and destroy them. Why not? Let's use that as a battle tactic. We'll do that. So we chose Wizbits himself, because he was still alive, somehow. Sacrificed a whole unit of 30 brutes to save him. It was part of the great big green plan, honestly, it really was. And we used a little unit of hard boys and a unit of pigs. And we thought, right, let's surround. So initial thoughts was, let's get the heck out of Dodge. So Wizbits decided he's going to pick himself up and get the heck out of Dodge. Got Mystic Shield on himself and then just disappeared and said, thank you very much and good night. We are out of here. Meanwhile, the hard boys stood close to here. These boys stood there looking, those berserkers, thinking, well, I saw what they did to brutes, so I don't think we're going to be much tastier ourselves. We'll hold this for a moment. Maybe we should have gone and had a play, but we'll see. Piggies decided to hold their 6-inch, so they stay within the lines. And then we thought, well, if they destroy our brutes, we'll destroy their boys. Didn't do it quite as successfully as them, but we did throw in Zippy, Rusty, and a new play toy. And we reduced them to two trolls left, 2 Fyreslayers left. So what? Chopped through 36 wounds? 36 wounds. So it was a good brutish day. We rolled them, we did everything else. We went the all-out attack. We had the all-out defense on Rusty. We didn't pop the destroyer, still got that. Because we've killed models, they've both gained strength from victory, so we like that. And there's a lot of depleted models there, but we couldn't score more. So we scored 1, scored 2, but not more. Got the battle tactic, which ekes me to 9. So, the Wizbits. Here we go. Let's see if we can. What's a 4 versus a 1? Wizbits is going to take it. Yes. Turn 3. Needed to steal that, because to be honest, it was all getting a bit dark. But Wizbits had a plan all along, apparently. So we took the turn, but we were stuck with 2 little ginger things that were holding up 3 of my monsters, which was really annoying. But we thought, I tell you what, we'll go for really intimidating. This will be the moment. We'll flex our muscles. And we figured, as we were pretty much out of our deployment zone, then that will be the one that we'll go for. That makes it nice and easy. I mean, we like things nice and simple. So we stuck with that, and we had Wizbits managed to throw a Mystic Shield on himself and get an Arcane Bolt with the use of Primal Dice, because he was really going for it, which he chucked at these here berserkers. The piggies wanted to advance back, but they thought, no, we need to stay out. The 2 more crushers combined shot everything they had, which were the 6 shots each, and managed to delete the 2 little ginger friends, which then released the big balls of death. So out flew the new play toy, and he smacked into the 2 Fyreslayer heroes, and old Rusty here smacked into the big ginger Fyreslayer here. We managed to dispatch one of them. We took 4 wounds from the angry little hero, but old Rusty put paid to this so-called dwarf of legend and managed to pick up another strength from victory. But the main action where it nearly all horribly went wrong, is Gary started to use tic-tacs, which was really horrible. So we charged the hard boys in thinking, well, we'll go here first, we'll get, oh, what's that, Gary? Fierce counter-strike.
Yep, counter-strike, yeah, and killed 2.
And managed to, well, killed 1 and put 1 on another wound, which, to be honest, I think I got really lucky with, because you whiffed like an absolute,
Like a Gary.
like a Gary. There were so many 1s and 2s, I couldn't believe it. Equally, when I responded, I only caused a couple of wounds, so I didn't do much either. But the key thing in this scenario is, should you charge, as we discussed earlier, you count as more. So these guys, instead of being 4, counted as 8. And with their friends here who'd run on, that became more. So managed to get score 1, score 2, score more, and the battle tactic, sneaking me up to 14. So now we get to see what Gary does in his turn 3.
Fyreslayers turn 3. Bit of a hard, really hard for battle tactics. So I went for intimidate. So I needed to get more out of my area. Luckily the squid thing, bouncy boy, killed my flame keeper, so that made life a bit easier for me. The magma drop went across and deleted the hard boys, and the Hearthguard berserkers mopped up the yellow ones here. Molten Inferno yet again. 12 dice, not a single 6 twice now.
Useless.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that right now. So I got my battle tactic.
Because you got 1,
2,
2,
yeah,
3, but only
1 in my, yeah,
2 in the other one. So yeah.
Yep. So I keep forgetting he's over there. Actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, takes me to 12 to 14, going into priority with Adam.
Ooh, curse of the camera.
Curse of the camera.
6, 4, oh!
Curse of the camera's not real. It's all
And
fooey.
I am now having a debate. Because I'm actually wondering if we were to give it to Gary, what he could do.
Don't think we can do much of anything right now, bud.
But I will. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give it. Actually, gonna give it to Gary.
Fyreslayers turn 4, went for surround. So this guy moved backwards here, so I could get it. The runesmitter over there went into the far corner in his little jollies. The Hearthguard berserkers here just ever so slightly went this way, and just keeping an eye on that. This guy just did nothing again. These guys have stayed where they were. And then my general decided that he's had enough of this wizard, this legendary wizard, and decided to run over and politely give him a backhander.
There's nothing polite about it.
There was, I said
Absolutely
sorry.
nothing polite. No, I didn't hear it.
So the reason this happened is I had the Rune of Steel on, but I rolled the enhanced version for a change. So I had +2 additional rend, so rend 1 became rend 3, and that's what did it. And with the free damage on the grand axe, it just kind of end of him really. I am sorry. You'll have to pick a different legend for the next game probably.
It was just simply knocked out.
Yeah, that could have been worse. I could have done 50 wounds to him, and that would have been even worse.
Yeah,
for
it could have been worse. Yep.
So yeah, that's my turn 4 done. Surround, so you see what Adam does on turn 4. 16 to 14, it's going to be close.
my turn 4. We mourn the loss of Wizbit.
I don't.
It's shocking behaviour. The other lads aren't awfully surprised. They actually secretly saw him sneak off to the side. Don't worry, viewers, he's not dead. He's just sleeping. But anyway,
In a box.
So we thought about some tactics, and we thought, should we do reprisal? Because Wizbits dead. It's like, yeah, Gary's got that whole 3-up shrug thing, so that's not gonna work. So let's play discretion, better part of valor, and let's just stick 2 iron jaw units in the centre of the board and get a battle tactic. And what better than sticking 2 great big sodding cabbages right in the centre of the board and going, there you go. Rusty and Zippy just looking after the battle tactic. So we thought we'll score 1, score 2, not more, but we'll get the battle tactic which will give us 4. But we thought, why don't we just move the nice little toy, the ball and chain, and see if, you know, maybe if we could get a couple of wounds off the magma droth, that would help for later in the turn, and see if this was sort of real. Be a big pile of gore, nothing else, just gore. So little ball and chain went flying in. Gary obviously puts his 3-up ward save up from combat. We Titanic. Ball and chain goes mental. Gets 4 of the big bites through. Causes a horrendous amount of wounds. Gary picks up the dice. Takes a further 6 wounds. Takes him up to 12 wounds. Well, now we've got the other attacks. And they get through another, like, 7, 8 wounds. Gary picks up the dice. Rolls the dice. And he fails them. And the magma droth just falls over. But as magma droths do, as they die, they bleed. And this one bled a lot. In fact, he bled so much that his final spurt as the head came off went all over the ball and chain and killed the ball and chain. So not only have I not got the reprisal, even Gary can't get reprisal because the ball and chain killed Gary's general, and now that killed him immediately. So yeah, that was just destruction, and we love it. And in the honour of Wizbit, it would have been what he would have wanted. It was a noble ball and chain. So it puts us in a really weird position now. That gave me score 1, score 2, and the battle tactic gives us 18. And I think this is going to be a very strange turn 5. But we need to find out who makes the decision, dear viewers. So will the curse of the camera handler holding... Oh, before we do, quick point. We had 4 primal dice each. And not a wizard between us. But anyway, I digress. On with the roll. 4, 5, place 2. In which case then... So, turn 5. Didn't have any battle tactics, so let's just say led into the maelstrom because it sounded funny. Haven't got any, so we thought, what the heck? We're just gonna pump the 2 Maw Crushers straight down the field, let them plough into the berserkers that were here. Did what we do, smashed them off, missed the roar. So the 3 that were left after being shot at and trampled on did fight back, which was, you know, quite funny really. But it bounced. It's fine. Somehow we managed to roll a couple of double 5s and save that. Didn't take any wounds. Cleared them up, and scored 1, scored 2, scored more. Didn't get a battle tactic. So gives us another 3. Takes us to 21, and we're going to see what Gary's got for his turn 5.
Fyreslayers turn 5. Not a lot left on the board really, because I charged stuff in. Adam kind of wiped it. The Mountain Inferno moved. I rolled a double, so it's disappeared. So I don't get my grand strat. This guy just wandered over onto here with an auto run, so I can get on, and I popped the Rule of Zeal for 2 extra movement. So yeah, nothing. 2 models left on the board.
Well, you had these guys though, didn't you? So you went for it.
Yes,
you went
I
for
went for it. I
reprisal.
went for Hearthguard.
What, Hearthguard, sorry.
Berserkers, over to Big Red.
Yeah.
Or Rusty.
Old Rusty here, yeah.
Tried to slap him about a bit, didn't really do much.
Cost 7.
Yeah, not enough though. Yes, that's the end of the turn. It was pretty close game. 18 to 21.
Well,
no grand strat for me.
No grand strat for you, but I'll add mine on now, which adds me up to the 24, because mine being the one having either my general, but no Wizbits sadly anymore. But piggies are in the deployment zone, so that gives me it.
Yep.
So let's cut to conclusion then time. Okay. So conclusion time. An epic battle to tell the ages of how Wizbits died. But his boys avenged him.
Yeah.
But do you have
Close
any...
battle.
What do we think of the scenario?
I like the scenario. I don't do a lot of retreating anyway because I forget about it.
But then ironically, there was one time that maybe you thought about it to do bait and trap.
Yeah, bait and trap.
But then that would have...
Not being able to contest the objective kind of would have...
Could have, would have, should have.
Made it a lot of worse for me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. It was very...
Yeah, I mean, the popping up early, I thought, oh, that's it. I was like, oh no, he's in the heart of me. He's not only popped up, not only charged in, killed my war chanter, not only that, stole the turn 2 priority, wiped out my brutes.
It was going so well.
It was all so well, and then apparently I'm allowed a turn. And then...
Well, I think that's a miss.
You think that's not allowed? Fair enough.
No, I think... all Adams should only have 1 turn.
1 turn and that's
we have
it.
5.
And then that's
Maybe we
it.
should play a game like that, see what happens. Just saying.
Lose. Just, but yeah, it was weird how we sort of... You went charging over here, I went charging over here, and then we both kind of looked at each other and went, oh, you have that then, I'll have this. And
I used tactics today though.
I know, look at that, look what happens. Look at scores, you used your tactics. Yeah, that's it. So would you have a Fyreslayer of the match? Was there an epic moment? I mean, for me, it was Ball and Chain and the Magmadroth having that epic fight. Just that was the moment.
Yeah, because the Grimhole did nothing. Again, you just nullified him, and I think it was... I might have misplaced him slightly as well at the beginning of deployment.
He wasn't in the best place, so he didn't get his shrugs, and then he got isolated. Then you got double turned. Yeah. So then he got hit then.
I really want to try that thing. We can do that. Maybe just a one-on-one.
Oh, see if it works.
Big
yeah, just see if Big Monster, see if he drops a Gargant in 1 hit. But yeah.
Fyreslayer of the match, I'd definitely go for my general taking out the ball and chain, and it was just a massive ball of chain just and lava and...
I tell you who you are upset with. That stupid invocation.
Yeah, I might take it out.
There was like, what was it, 2 rolls of rolling 12 dice, not a single 6.
No.
Then it didn't move because it couldn't be bothered because it wasn't near anything. And then in the final turn he went, I'll do it all.
Yeah.
Doubled.
Go for the cabbages.
Disappears. Obviously causes some wound, disappears.
Did 3 wounds?
3 wounds, yeah, but...
Out of 12 dice.
Out of 12 dice again, so only did 1. But then because it rolled a double, disappeared, and then that was it, grand strategy gone.
Yeah.
Just all on the roll of a dice, it was crazy.
Only 2 models left on the board.
Yeah, 2 characters going, the Keymaster, you're obviously saying, well, I did my job, tunneled everything up. In fact, he got you a battle tactic, he was, surround and destroy, brought things up,
definitely
it was really good.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
That tactic
yeah, it was great. And then, I don't know about for me, I want to say Wizbits, but I don't know, he did some situations, he drew you out, I'd say he lulled you in.
No, because I went for him turn 1. Turn 1 I was having him.
Teleported out, then you finally got him.
Don't name a character and tell me about him. Because if I can get it, I'll try and get it.
And you did. But maybe I'll give it to the Ball and Chain. The Ball and Chain, although it
that was the
died
most
in
comical
the end,
bit.
That was hilarious. I did
really
love
funny.
that. I really did love the explosion. Yeah, so okay, who needs Kragnos on the Wizbits journey? So now we're trialing double cabbage and and ball and chain. Maybe try something new next time. See what happens.
I'm building more Fyreslayers.
More Fyreslayers for you. Yeah, more things to add in.
And the other army, which is top secret.
Top secret. But we'll see it soon. Hopefully, when it's all finished,
yeah.
we can bring it on for you. But I think as a 50th episode battle, I think it was pretty good. I like that.
Felt like it took 50 of something
It
to
did.
film it today.
It did. There's
Lots
a
of,
lot of distractions. Lots of good
Men
time.
fueled by pizza
Yeah.
and happiness.
Lots of screaming.
Lots of screaming,
It
yeah.
was good. But hopefully you liked it.
Yeah.
And if you do, like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
You know, heck, even become a patron. Get some great goodies.
I
you
know,
know?
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, keep forgetting. Yeah. Don't worry, you'll get around
Do
to
it,
it.
please.
Do it. Yeah, just for me.
So I don't have to. It'd make it easier.
So, as we always say, until next time,
Bye.
bye.